All right, what's up, guys? Thank you, Chris, here with another daily recap. I believe it's day 54, April 30th. Um, this is gonna be a long one, so I'm just gonna straight into it. We had intermediate 30 news, all-time highs, session lows. We had other session lows, 4-hour new day opening gap, low resistance liquidity. We had a couple unfilled 30s, but if we get straight into the recap, y'all be able to see that as soon as we open, we dumped. So we dump. Obviously, I don't trade the first 15 minutes. So here we dump. This one would have been a good trade, in all honesty, because, or no, we don't even tap into a 5. We form a 15. The fair value gap isn't really presented here, and here, still no real fair value gap. There's no 5 being tagged. There's no 15 being tagged. So we just leave it at that. We finally sweep session lows. I meant to delete this. Or no, this was also session lows. I think I meant to move this here to there. And as y'all can see here, we tap into a 5, unfilled 5. Or we keep respecting the same 5. So I wanted to get a short to the sell side liquidity. They're still being. I probably that session low is probably for something else. 1 minute inversion. We have an SMT with ES. We have an SMT. So we swept here, but we didn't sweep. We swept it on ES. We didn't sweep it on NQ. I'm targeting the sell side liquidity. Break even at this low. In all honesty, it seemed like a good trade. And we were 12 points off. So we end up getting break even there. Or not even 12 points, sorry. Not 8 points from TP on our first trade. It is what it is. I'm not tripping. We had high resistance liquidity, broke it, So in my opinion, maybe like A minus, just because the 5 had already been tapped. So we move, we pump, we tap into the first 15. I'm kind of looking for shorts, still shorts, because that's in premium, but we don't get them. It leaves behind a 5-minute fair value gap. I'm now looking for it to tap the first 5 or the second 5 to hit 9:30 open, just because that's a strong drawn liquidity. Taps 5, taps 15, unput 15 here, and we go based off of a change state of delivery, because it's tapping the 5. Change state of delivery. There's no 1 minute fair value gap. There's probably 30-second fair value gap. We go break even at the consequent encroachment of the 15, and chop, break even, and we ended up just getting stopped out. It is what it is. Not, so that's our second break even, and I know I said it was part of my rules, but I kept it going. One more. Here we tap into a 15. We then tap into the 5. It wasn't the first presented 5, but I mean 5. The taps into the 15, taps into the 5, both unfilled. We have a 1 minute inversion. I have break even at this this high. So swing low, swing high, swing low. So I have this at this high, and here it was my fault, because I had two contracts coming into this trade, and as y'all can see here, we sweep it on ES, but we don't sweep it on NQ. Um, I should have, in all honesty, I should have exited out here, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just let it play out because my draws on liquidity are pretty strong, and unfortunately, we got break even. So third break even, and as y'all can see, so on this first trade, we had on this first trade, I honestly had sorry, not this first trade. So here we had the SMT, right? We go back to break even. It is what it is. But in all honesty, I wanted this because my my draws on liquidity towards 9:30 open, unfoot 15 were pretty damn strong. So that's what I wanted. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go for here, 2.8. That would have got me to 2.3K, 2.8. You know, 52 850. Maybe like $150 off, and break even. And unfortunately, guys, hits TP right after I was break even. So, and it's crazy because, like I said, I had 9:30 open as my real drawn liquidity, but I felt like that was too greedy. And as y'all can see, I mean, I would have gotten break even either way because I would have gotten break even here. But as y'all can see, after a good minute, we hit TP. So my draw, so sorry, I looked over there thinking the camera was over there. So my draws on liquidity were right. It's just unfortunate that it didn't play out like I wanted it to. Then we moved to PM. So let's delete this. We'll delete this. Delete all of this. Here, let's just eraser, SMT, break even. So we'll skip some. So here I'm in PM. Shout out to my Cali boys for giving me actual good call outs. We had unfoot 15s down below. Another unfoot 15. And here it taps into both 15s pretty much. Taps into both 15s. I'm in for 2-minute longs. Targeting, not gonna lie, targeting all-time highs. But based off of the last three trades, I'm now kind of scared to put my TP at my actual drawn liquidity, so I decided to go lower and entered. Had the break even at this swing high, so I entered off of. Did I enter? No, I entered off of the one. Now that I think I entered off of this 1 minute. I don't know why I put 2. Break even pretty quickly. I'm still Chuy's giving me Chunito is giving me good call outs on this trade because pretty much throughout this whole thing we had an SMT. ES had already taken all-time highs, but NQ was still not. Even then, here we had SMT on the lower time frame. I'm not really gonna look for it because that's not the point of it, and we're already 9 minutes into this video. But break, so it goes down. At this point, I have TP1. I have TP1 here. I went in with 2 contracts. I had TP1 here. I had TP2 here. But so 1 contract in. At this point, this candle goes. So this candle goes up and it's kind of going up and down. So in all honesty, I just manual exited and I ended the day on 1.6k. And as y'all can see, even then, my actual drawn liquidity was right. And after that, the trade just ended up dumping. We got we got. Did we ever get it? All time highs. So we got all time highs at 5 o'clock after the 1 hour break. End of the day, 3 break evens. The last one, TP. I appreciate you guys watching the daily recap, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.